lot of girls and thugs. Wu-Tang thought I was a kid the way I played with.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Desmond Bane. Lucas is out there with Exum. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Jenkins in at center. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Gafford. Gafford cans them both. And here's Exum. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
And it's Ball at the elbow. The pass to Lucas. Over Smith. Rebound by Smith. Now, here's Reddish. Guarded by Bane. Smith with a wide open look. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Ball with the bucket.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Smith for 3, bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Jenkins. Dishes to Lucas, and Lucas slams it in.
The assist. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Miller, and stolen by Lucas. Exum with it. Pass the ball. Here's the pass to Bing. And the rejection by Gafford.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one drops.
At the line for the Bulls.
And Bane drops them both. RJ, if you redrafted the 2020 draft, Desmond Bane would go much higher than number 30.
Yeah, he was a steal at number 30, and he would probably go top 5 in a redraft. He is an elite shooter who continues to grow as a playmaker and defender.
Here's Ball. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Bane. Inside, here's Jenkins, and Jenkins throws it down.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Miller. Again, the Rockets score.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And so here is Chicago. The Rockets making the shot.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Count it. Good. Miller's got 6 points.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Ball. Following the score by Houston. And the Bulls, another 3.
And how about the quicks with which Ball got off the ground on that one? If the D isn't right up on him, he is terrific at just pulling up off the dribble.
Miller outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And stolen by Miller. And here we go with Miller running up the court. And it's Houston with another.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trailing by 4. Pass to Bane. There's a screen. Down low. Here's Jenkins. Rebounded by Gafford.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Whitmore, he's checked in for the Rockets. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Chicago. Zach LaVine comes in for Bane. Passes it to Gafford. 18 feet out. And Bamba pulls it down.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Ball, the pass to Lucas. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Reddish's shot is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Beverly against Ball. The pass to Lucas. Can they get it? And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month. The Bulls third.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Good on the second free throw. .114 left to play here in the first. Ball kicks to White. Pass to LaVine. He dishes it to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bamba setting the pick for Ball. Out to White. Bamba setting the pick for White. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Rockets leading by 8. Stolen by Bamba. And it's Ball in the corner. White dishes to LaVine. Beyond the arc. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Houston's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside there in the first. Gafford misses. Bulls trail by 8. Outside, LaVine trying to end the drought. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Whitmore. And the layup falls.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Rockets lead by 10. And we'll be back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
They've got Whitmore. Dario Saric is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Miller, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Dosunmu. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Dosunmu's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Bulls. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Chicago's head athletic trainer, and this is an unfortunate injury. be potentially devastating for them. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Payne for three. It's rebounded by Houston. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Here's Miller into the lane. That shot off. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. A 12-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Houston making a switch. Gafford's checked in. Jenkins is checked in for the Bulls. And it's Whitmore missing. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Exum. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Miller. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Oh, trying for it, and stolen by Miller. Here's Beverly. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here's White. His last outing, he had 8 points. Back to Bane. Out to White. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Exum. And the Bulls with another miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And that sends Brandon Miller to the free throw line. That's on Dante Exum. Rockets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Whitmore. Then for the Bulls, Bean comes in for Bane. And Ball subbed in for Kobe White. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Bulls. Down in the bottom of the conference, the fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. The shot's good from Gafford. Gafford's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bulls trail by 21. Now here's Ball. 6 points for him. They need this. And the rejection by Gafford. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
There's Ball with the 3.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
It's deflected. Now here's Levine. Guarded closer. Ball surveying the defense. Lucas a screen on Beverly. Ball from long range. Again, Ball missing.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
in a major drought need to find some sort of momentum.
Now here's Levine. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. Jenkins the pass to Ball. Kicks it to Exum. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shot clock at 5. Jenkins dishes to Lucas. There's Ball with the 3. Rebound by Smith.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind. The adjustment, man, what a finish.
56 seconds left in the first half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Baines checked in for the Bulls. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. Brandon Miller is number 1. James Harden, 3rd.
These two guys are really enjoying themselves right now. It's been a scoring spree for both.
Here's Exum. Scoreless thus far. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's his first foul. "51 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Lucas. Ball from long range.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
Also, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Back to Bane. Outside, Ball. He kicks to Lucas. Can they get it? Rockets with the rebound. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Smith up top. A shot. Exum pulls it in. Outside, Bane. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Bane's got 5.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end. And I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
And so it's Houston cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And as we welcome you to halftime.
Well, teams these days love to shoot the 3-ball, but for them, this has been a brick fest. Got to make things up offensively, trying to keep the defense guessing.
Yeah, I mean, you can put the ball on the floor once in a while. That makes the defense pay for crowding your shooters.
And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement around the league.
What I like about Desmond Bane, he's physical and he spaces the floor. Someone remind me, how the guy fall to the 30th pick?
Yeah, this is where measurables like wingspan can get over-indexed. His strengths are what teams are looking for. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Lucas. Desmond Bane out there with ball. Then it's Exum, and it's Jenkins in at the center position. It's stolen by Reddish. Driving to the basket.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Lucas kicks to Exum. passes the ball. Here's the three, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got his third assist on the night.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Shots good by Miller.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Ball against Beverly for the three. Ball no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Miller, the pass to Gafford. Out to Miller. The three. And no good that time.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Bane, no good.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bane went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. The Rockets, number 1.
And look, that stat is absolutely no fluke. It's just a matter of getting hot from long range. They are working hard to find good, open looks from the perimeter.
They get it back. Gafford. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Gafford's got 7 points in the game. Beverly against Ball. The pass to Lucas. Outside, Ball. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Miller, the pass to Gafford. Miller outside. Lets it fly. And the jumper is on the mark. Miller's got 27.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Outside, Ball. Here's the screen. Pass to Jenkins. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Jenkins got his second basket of the game.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Back to Bane. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Gafford. Houston moving it around. Reddish finds Gafford. It's Miller on the wing. Gafford sets the pick for Miller. 5 on the clock. Shots good by Gafford.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Whitmore, he's checked in for Miller. And the Bulls making a change also. Levine's checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Ball against Beverly. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Ball. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 7 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Yeah, there's no doubt he has been inconsistent, which is unusual for him. But when he turns it back around, boy, you better watch out.
And it's Smith missing. The Bulls have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. White looking around. 1:25 left in the third quarter. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's Smith. Rebound by the Bulls. Exum's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Outside, Levine. Here's Lucas. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jabari Smith picks one up. Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So for the Bulls, Bamba is checked in for Lucas. And it's Bane in for Lonzo Ball.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now here's White. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. We've got 28 seconds left in the 3rd. Gafford misses. Well, Chicago has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Sharge checked in for Daniel Gafford. Grant comes in for Smith. Miller's checked in for Reddish. And it's James Harden in for Patrick Beverley. And Chicago also making a switch. Dosumu's checked in. It's White on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. White's got 7 points in the game.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does...
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Charge is out there with Grant. Then it's Harden. Then it's Miller. And it's Whitmore in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And here's Harden after the 3-pointer from Zach LaVine. Here's Charge. Miller outside. Shoots over Dosunmu. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 29 in the game.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the 4th.
LaVine dishes to White. Nifty move. Charge grabs the board. Rockets leading by 18. Harden outside. The tray. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Big 3-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
Hurley covered by Sharch. That one falls.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Harden outside. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by Harden.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Houston?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
The Rockets making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. Bane with the screen on Miller. Dosunmu off target from 3-point range.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Harden inside the 3-point line. Wide open shot is on the money. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
And any shot over half court is within Harden's range. He's one of the game's elite scorers of all time.
LaVine wide open. And again, Chicago, no good. Houston leading by 20. Harden outside. It's stolen by Jenkins. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Tries the spin move. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. Top of the key. That's good from Miller on the assist from Harden. 31 points from Brandon Miller.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Houston making some changes. Smith checked in for Jeremy Grant. Reddish comes in for Whitmore. And it's Patrick Beverly in for James Harden. Then for the Bulls, Lucas is checked in for Dosunmu. Exum comes in for Levine. And Ball subbed in for White. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Ball against Beverly. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's foul number 2 for him. So around the NBA, Richard, we've seen an uptick in injuries, more missed games. Why do you think that is?
Well, call me old, but guys used to play through those minor aches. You said it, Kevin. I've played 82 games 4 times in my career. I've played 78 or more 7 times in my career. End of the day, you're not healthy for all of those games. It's about making that decision to push through and go play.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And again, no good by Chicago.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Gafford. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now, here's Ball. There's the dish to Exum. Outside, Bain. There's Ball with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Gafford's now the Rockets with it. They're on a 13-3 run right now. Smith the pass to Gafford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2. Daniel Gafford.
Second free throw, no good. Chicago's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. A baseline J. Bain with the bucket.
Desmond Bain.
1:37 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Reddish. Great D that time from Bain. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Houston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Brandon Miller.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Now Gafford following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Offensive rebound. Miller outside from downtown. That shot missing. Outside Ball. see Houston taking the W here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. See you next time.